Today, I'm going to make new curtains for my office. They're going to be very vibrant, orange and green. And so the material that I have is, it's a thick indoor-outdoor green. It's like a canvas, but I find that this actually makes pretty durable and warm curtains, or good insulation for curtains. And plus, I love these nautical stripes. And then the jacquard that I found this on eBay. It's a vintage fabric, but it's jacquard and it's like ropes. So cute. First thing that you do when you're making curtains is you need to wash your material to make sure that it's not going to shrink when you wash it. So I'm going to cut the lengths that I need and wash them on cold in two separate loads before I can sew. After you wash your material, you have to iron it before you do anything, before you do any measuring or anything. It's going to have like some frayed ends because you just cut it and washed it. And you just need to iron it before you measure it or cut it or do anything. The whole thing, the whole piece, all the pieces. This is how you make a hem. You need to use the iron so that when you sew it, it'll be easy to sew. But what I'm doing here is I'm doing a 1/2 inch fold, and then I'm ironing it. And then next I'm gonna do a fold and iron it. And this is gonna be the 1.5 inches. Okay, now I have the curtain, one of the curtain materials ironed, and I'm gonna hem the bottom of it. So the bottom of the outside facing, or this faces the inside of the room, so it's the presentation side of the curtain. The hem at the bottom needs to be long, like 4 inches long. Because if you make your hem too short, then the bottom of the curtain will look a little gathered up, and it won't fall right. So basically what I've done here is I've taken the end of the material that this part, I could have cut the frays off, but it's frayed evenly. This is the part that was rolled out from the looks like it came like that, and after I washed it, it didn't fray anymore. So I didn't cut it off because I don't want it to fray on the inside of the hem. So I just ironed a little, I ironed it under a little bit, and then I ironed a 4 inch hem there. And I'm going to sew along here, and that's going to be the bottom hem of the curtain. I've ironed the side of the curtain, and so this is the bottom of the curtain right here. So basically I just made 2 creases. One, I folded the very side over, and the other one is the hem. So then I'm going to fit the liner in and sew all the way down. So here's the liner. I'm not going to sew it all the way down I'm not going to put it all the way down next to the bottom. It comes up a little bit, and then you're just going to sew it with the curtain. And also the seam of the liner, the inside of the seam faces the inside of the curtain. I have the curtain sewn now with the liner sewn to it, and I need to measure it because the top of it is still uneven. So I need to measure it because these curtains need to be 84 inches long. And then I'll cut it and hem the top, and then the curtain will be done. Now I have to do all the other ones. Here's the top of of one of the curtains. So this is measured to have about 6 inches so that I can make the hem at the top. So basically what I did was I measured the hem at the bottom up to the top, allowed 6 inches to do the top hem, and cut it. So now I'm gonna just fold it over and make the top hem and iron it, fold it over and iron it, and then sew it. And this is the bottom of the curtain. See how the liner fits into the little side and it's sewn together. Well, I finished my curtains. I ended up not using the orange because it was too much, but I'll probably use it in the fall. I just used only the green, but I think it's really cute. I think it looks kind of sporty. But I think they came out good.